am back. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Thursday. I hope everyone has enjoyed their week so far. We made it past hump day, the middle of the week. The end of the week is coming up. If you work on the weekends, I am sorry. You'll get to your Friday too. But I hope everyone gets to enjoy their weekends. All right. First thing first, I had a dream last night. I got a download, and the download was just basically just saying, try your best to stay disconnected from what no longer serves you. I'm allow God to use me in this moment and allow him to put the things on my heart that needs to be said, how they need to be said, and for someone who needs to hear this to be able to hear it. Try to stay disconnected from the things that do not serve you. You may not know exactly what it is that you're doing or exactly where you're being guided to go, but God wants you to know that just because something looks good does not mean that it's good, okay? And what do I mean by this? I had a dream last night that I was talking to this girl. She was really, really sweet. And because I have been coming into this phase where I want female friends that act like me. And what do I mean by that? Just, I would like their fun to be my type of fun. That's really it. Nothing about being judgmental or anything like that. If you do what you do, you do what you do. That's fine. If I have friends that act a certain type of way and they invite me out, I'm probably gonna get me a little mocktail and have a little fun, might dance a little bit, but that's about as much as you're gonna get out of me. The drinking and the smoking, I can't do it no more, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times I don't get invited out anyways because of this. Who wants the boring girl at the party, you know what I mean? And especially with making new friends, because most of these people have been doing these activities or festivities together for the longest, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to add no one into your mix that you don't know much about anyways. And so in the dream, I met this girl and she was really nice, but she was dating one of my exes. Also, we were sitting, we were chilling, we were talking, vibing, and she was talking about how her boyfriend goes out a lot. And I'm like, well, you don't have to go out with him if you don't want to go out with him, or whatever the case may be. It wasn't that she didn't want to go out with him. That wasn't even really the case. It was just the fact that he wasn't going with him. He wasn't, not allowed, but it wasn't a her thing. It wasn't like, hey, bringing my girlfriend with me. It was more so of I'm going out with the guys, I'm going out with my friends. You're gonna stay home, or you're gonna go be with your friends. And she wanted to go too. So it ended up just genuinely being a thing where she ended up calling, and she was showing me pictures the night before. When I was looking at pictures the night before, and she called the guy, I was like, hey, da 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 da, and I'm talking to the girl. She sounds really sweet. She seems really sweet. Like, as I met her, we've been hanging out, and we have been doing the things that I'm thinking, oh, this is the person, like the type of girl I want to hang out with. And she calls the guy, and the guy is drunk, but I already know the guy. It's my ex. I'm like, what in the world? What's going on? In my head, not out loud. And so she's just like, yeah, I'm just with my friend so and so. And he was like, oh, okay, da da da. I guess he ain't never really like went to figure out who I was. Like, oh, is it? And he's like, and when I said, oh yeah, hey, or something like that, and he was like, and I think she showed her something, and she was like, Ayana. He was like, Ayana who? What's her last name? And I'm like, da da da. And I'm like, oh yeah, like, he's like, oh yeah, da da da, whoop whoop. And we just kind of was quiet, and then she showed me a picture of them going out last night in that moment while they were on the phone. And I was like, oh wait, let me see the picture that y'all went last night. And she showed me, and I'm like, girl, that's da da da, yeah, I did da da da, we did da da da, and that's my homegirl, that's my friend, that's like my closest, those are my best friends, like, And she's just like, oh, I didn't really know da 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 da. But this is the thing. This is what I want to tell y'all. You got to try your best not to be connected to the stuff that you don't want to be connected to. And I'm saying that because I did not know, mind you, I've been there. When I was close to these people, and yearning for a different lifestyle, it was hard because I wasn't accepted. Wasn't wanted around. I had to go through that phase. So now all of a sudden it's almost like it was a mirror image of myself, like, oh, you're dating him, those are your friends, okay, but you're saying you want this. And it made me really look back at myself and realize the growth that I had come from. And also realizing that when I did go make friends, I don't want to make friends with a past version of myself, the one stuck in the middle. I want someone that's on my level, in the sense that we're getting there. You know what I'm saying? And also have to look at yourself and see if you are the one stuck in the middle. Are you looking back at the stuff that once served you but didn't serve you well? Or are you looking at the stuff that is going to serve you, the stuff that is going to make you fuller, the things that are going to add to your life? You know what I'm saying? The old friends are gone. And it's not in a sense that you can't be friends or talk to them, catch up with them. I'm not saying that. But you have to understand, if they're still doing the things that they want to do, you can't do those things anymore. You can't hang out just to be hanging out, when you know at the end of the day their spirits are in a different realm than yours, or on a different level than yours. I'm not trying to be funny, because it's like that. When they see God's hand on your life, oh, trust and believe, they're going to understand, oh, God did that. They're going to understand that you were blessed by God, you were touched by God, your spirit, your alignment. They can have that too if they want that. Then they can come back and be your friend fully, day to day. Going out to restaurants at night, we not getting drunk at the restaurant. We can have a drink or so. You know what I'm saying? Not bringing a bottle to the function. You know what I'm saying? We can have that friendship. Nobody's counting you out. Nobody is saying that we can't be friends. Nobody's saying that I'm throwing you out. You know what I'm saying? But please remember, when Jonah was on that boat, they had to cast him into the water in order to make it to their destination safely. You can get stuck in the storm because you want to deal with people that you ain't got no business dealing with. You can do that. But you got to remember that the storm is going to happen. And you can either be in the waters with the whales, or you can be on the boat having to cast out the people that is having the storm come your way. God is going to prepare a table before the presence of your enemies. And I ain't talking about them sitting at the table and you eat, they watching you eat. They're going to be over there at their own table. Okay? They're going to be at their own table. And you have to understand, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Meaning, the things in which you feel like are bigger than you, like I said, making those decisions and trying your best to stay disconnected, having to use true discernment, take it to God to understand. Every time you meet a guy, every time you meet a girl, every time you meet a friend, every time some family members try to jump back on your boat, you need to pray. You need to pray to be sure, to ensure that this person is somebody that you need to be around. And if God has already told you to you once or twice, has already showed you their hand once or twice, there's no need to keep going back. There's no need to keep trying to figure out something that you already know the answer to. What more do you need? What confirmation do you need? You need to be backstabbed? You need to be hurt? You need to be broken? No, you don't. Take it to God so that you can stay disconnected from the things that did not serve you, from the past that you didn't realize was still so present. You don't even know you're making decisions that are knocking on the door of the enemy's territory. You need to keep moving forward, even if it sounds the slightest bit of good, to the point that your heart just kind of skip a beat. You kind of forget God in the moment. Like, oh, this is an easy decision. Are you sure? Just take it back to God. I know what I'm gonna do next. Take it back to God first. Just pause and pray. Let God show you exactly what's going on. Let him give you the clarity that you need. Because you definitely need to stay disconnected from the past, because it's very much present. You're just not realizing that it's very much present, but it's very much present. But I love y'all. And I know y'all gonna handle this. I know y'all gonna get here. I love y'all. Take it to God. Keep praying. Y'all have a great day. See y'all tomorrow.